Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. Welcome to my messy garage. We're doing a little bit of quick connect replacement here, and I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys on board. What we have currently set up, I have my spare. This is a 100-foot of hose that I used. I don't know if you guys remember a couple weeks ago. I was dragging one of my hoses and I sheared off one of my quick connect fittings, and I kind of got dead in the water because I was not able to remove the quick connect fitting that was on there and replace it with one I had in the truck. So I did have some spares, but I didn't have any way to get it off of there. And this was my first pressure washing hose quick connect fitting replacement. So since then, I went ahead and bought this vise. This vise has been very helpful. I'm able to clamp it on and off of different surfaces. That way it's not necessarily mounted. I think eventually I will mount it because it's got a little bit of play in it. It's probably not a very good vise. It was cheap. It was like $60 on Amazon, but it has definitely come through in a pinch. I've saved quite a bit of money by not having to replace these hoses, just by being able to get enough torque going on these quick connect fittings. So again, what we're using today, I'm going to be changing out. This is the male end. I've already swapped out the female end here with a stainless steel. This was the quick connect fitting I just took off of it, and as you can see, it has been dragged or drugged through plenty of yards, plenty of driveways. It's pretty much worn down smooth. It's corroded to the point where it doesn't really want to close all the way, but it worked in a pinch the other day. But I just want to make sure that what we have as our backup is as good as it can be. So I went ahead and changed out the female end. I'm going to change out the male end to one of these stainless steel quick connect fittings that I also bought on Amazon. I'll put a link to both in the description. There we go. So I went ahead and loosened it with the vise. Once it is loosened up, it's really just finger tight. It's just that very end. So we're going to go ahead and re-thread tape this, and then I'm going to add on the new quick connect fitting. All right, and you're going to want to wrap this counter to the direction that you are putting your new quick connect. That is a nice tight fit, and so we're going to get a good seal with this. All right, and there you go. That's the finished product. So this is ready to roll back up, throw back in the toolbox, and hopefully never to be needed, but when you need it, you're going to need it. So I like to have my spare being fully working and ready to roll. All right, well, that's going to do it for me today. And again, this is not the best vise. If you're able to get a better one, definitely do it. I think I paid like $60 for it on Amazon. It's okay. It slips a lot more than I want it to, but it gets the job done, and it is definitely portable enough that I can just throw it in the back of the truck, use it wherever I need it, and just keep rolling. Luckily, I've only needed it that one time on a job site, But hey, you know, I want to be ready to roll if it ever happens again. And if I'm not able to swap out the quick connect fittings, I've got my spare ready to go. All right, well, you guys be safe out there.